Alright, here we go. So up next, we're going to have mannyman209 facing off against Benven2. It's going to be an interesting match. We have a true mirror match between these two players. We have Jade versus Jade, and not only that, the decks are identical as well. So this is going to be a pretty cool match to watch. Level-wise, too, they're actually quite similar. So let's see what happens. Mannyman going for the early emote, I quite like that, but does lose defender's position on these militants, so he's going to lose this early matchup, but decides to go 2 militants off the bat instead of going unit harvester, so I quite like that. Means he is going to get the early advantage here, but we'll see. He does happen to lose that 1 militant, and the other militants don't get into position fast enough, so actually he is losing the value game right in the beginning, which is not good. Going 2 units is not paying off, and actually economy-wise, Benven's a little bit ahead, and that may play a material difference. We'll see. Benven pushing more militants means he's actually doing pretty good value-wise here. Does get a 2v1 on his own militants, but is able to clear these ones on the top. However, Mannyman's pushing back quite well, and it forces Benven into these Chem Warriors, so that's really good for him. Of course, it does allow Benven to get the early advantage with these Chem Warriors, putting them into position first, but is not so far getting this missile. Chem Warriors do move onto that middle pad there. It looks like they will be able to clear them. They're doing a little bit more damage and getting a better matchup, so it's looking so far like Mannyman might have this, but laser drones coming out now will hold pads. Lasers come out. Will they be in time? This missile's about to go off, and there they go. So lasers do get onto the pads. It's very good there. Mannyman would have lost the missile otherwise. Is going to be able to clear these drones, and it looks like Mannyman's drones go down, go over to meet the lasers. A bit of a misplay from Ben. He should have marked it up to that top hex instead, forcing Mannyman off the pad, but doesn't. So now these laser drones come down. They are going to lose to these lasers once again. Benven just forcing them out, and this isn't looking good, and I think this is going to cost him the missile here, and it looks like it is, and it does. So laser drones not really having a good target to shoot at, aren't able to hold pads anymore with Mannyman pushing up the lasers. So Mannyman getting the early tempo advantage there does manage to take the first missile, and that is going to be an important difference in the mirror. And here we go, Catalyst Missile coming down, gets a huge explosion off, clearing Chem Warriors and lasers. So that's really good. Not bad value. I mean, not amazing, but pretty good. But it doesn't matter here. Mannyman is just going to go for the base, and you see that he pushes out 2 Chem Warriors. He's got to deal with these militants, but Benven responds with his own Chem Warriors. And it looks like Mannyman doesn't care. He's just going to try and go for a base missile here. And it looks like he's going to get it off. Those Chem Warriors will not be able to clear them in time. And here we go. Is it coming yet? No, it doesn't look like. Will the Chem Warriors clear it? And it looks like one will go down. No, it will. Oh, no. His own Chem Warriors ended up adding to the explosion. And as a result, ended up costing him the game. One of the many drawbacks of using Chem Warriors. And I think that was why Benven backed off there. He did have an opening, but unfortunately it closed down due to the fact that his own Chem Warriors just added more explosions. So that was quite a fun game, very quickly done. But yeah, it just goes to show the Jade mirror can play out very uniquely because of the fact that you can get Jade missiles off of each other's units. And that's exactly what we saw there. So interesting game.